It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, hey, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
Hey there, friends. Welcome to a new episode of Life with the Dubs. I'm Big Dub here, your host. I guess one of the Dubs. I think this is episode 25. Hard to believe we've already done 25 of these since we stopped doing Dub Life. Before we go any further, the most eventful toy news of all time. Mezco just sent me an email that said they are preparing to ship the 112 collective 1989 Batman. This figure I pre-ordered and prepaid for because it was a Mezco exclusive. Over 3 years ago, I believe. It has to be the longest pre-order delivery action figure ever. Because I think it's over 3 years ago. I was fully collecting Mezco 112 Collective and had nearly every single one when I pre-ordered that. I don't have any anymore. I have one. I have the Wolverine that just came out with the Sentinel that I picked up in a bundle that I haven't decided if I'm keeping or not. But right now I'm going to keep. That's eventful. How many of you pre-ordered that 1989 Michael Keaton Batman from Mezco? Let me know in the comments below. That's unbelievable that thing's finally shipping. Which, the first Flash trailer just aired with the Super Bowl a week ago, or 5 days ago. So I'm imagining that the Michael Keaton license rights, they had already revealed the figure, so it can't be the real. We're tied up to that movie's embargo somehow or another. And I think the movie's moved a couple times because of COVID and whatever. So, very interesting. I think it's shipped. So, we're starting off with some toy news. I'm excited for that. It is Friday for me. It's February 17th. Lunch break time. I just dropped Kaya off. Kaya's on winter break right now. I don't remember having winter break. Not Christmas break, not Thanksgiving break. Winter break in February, which I don't believe we had in school. But she also goes to school longer. She goes to school like August through May, and I'm pretty sure I went to school like September through the beginning of May. Labor Day to Memorial Day, maybe. She goes a little bit longer, but she has a color guard, winter guard practice. When I say winter guard, that is color guard. The people you see doing flips and with the flags and all that stuff you see with the marching band, and that's color guard in the winter. And they, instead of with the marching band, they do it with like music, and they choreograph. So if you watched a couple episodes ago, saw you a little bit of her performance. She's got her big home performance tomorrow. So she's got a 3-hour practice today during her winter break during the day. So I dropped her off and pick her up later. And then I got to go to Walmart. That's where I'm headed to right now, because that's where my FedEx office, the closest FedEx office, is inside that Walmart. And I got a FedEx package to drop off from eBay. So we're going to start this video with a little Walmart toy hunt. Although there's nothing I'm hunting for. Almost assuredly nothing I would buy. But we'll start off looking at toy aisle in Walmart, see what they got. I do have some shoes that have been coming in that I bought for the girls. I got Kaya a pair of Valentine shoes. I showed you all Natalie's Valentine shoes, but Kaya's hadn't come in yet. So I'm trying to find those if she hasn't already lost them. And show you those. But then also I got all three of us a pair of the new DJ Khaled Air Jordan 5s that were bricks. Nobody bought them. They moved from the sneakers app to the Nike app, and some are still in stock, and they're 25% off even. I like them. I mean, I like kind of pink, salmon-y colors. I'm not ashamed to say it. And the material is really nice. I'm going to show you those for those of you who care about that. But this will be, I think, a 4-day video, because we've got a little bit today. We're watching Game of Thrones. We're almost done with season 2. Again, we're editing and censoring certain parts of it, and we're through most of it. Once you get into season 3, 4, a lot of the stuff that is not completely appropriate for Kai kind of goes away, and it gets into the story. But she's almost 15, and most, I don't know. So we're doing our best to censor it because she's interested in it, and a great deal of Game of Thrones is a good story. So she enjoys it. We're doing that. We'll watch some of that tonight. I don't think I have any toys to show you. We did get a pile of loot that you'll see in a future video. eBay sales continue to go good. I've got about 90 items that I need to sell first. Unfortunately, the Lego deal fell through, which caused some challenges. But we have been selling. We've sold 4 or 5 of those Lego sets through eBay. I don't have boxes for a lot of them, like big boxes to ship them in, so I got to figure that out. If you want any Lego, let me know if you're local, or, you know, you can figure out some shipping option. I don't know. But like, we sold the Downtown Diner because I had that shipping box, and we sold a bunch of the helmets already. Well, a bunch. We sold like 4. And that's good. So eBay's continuing along. Once we finally get done with all those items, I don't want to list any new items until I have under 20 items for sale. And it's like 90 right now. That's going good. It's slowing down. I got a sale running right now. As you're watching it, anything that's left is even further discounted because I'm ready to get it out of here. Thanks to everybody that's purchased that. We shipped a couple things to the wrong people, which is our mistake, and one of you watches, so I appreciate you for helping me work through that. Then, of course, you know, all the problems with selling online. You know, somebody's address is wrong, or whatever the case may be. Kind of frustrating. Anyway, you don't care about all that. One thing I did want to talk about, I have been riveted by, if you've paid attention to crime news, the Alec Murdaugh trial case. Murdaugh. He pronounces his name unusually. Spelled like Alex. And it's been going on for over 3 weeks, I think. We're into the 4th week, technically. It's in South Carolina, and I actually had been paying attention to that case for about, I want to say, almost 2 years now, because it's in an area of South Carolina that is not terribly far from where I grew up. Teams that we would play in sports sometimes, not far from where we vacation. Like, that's an area that's pretty close, and so there was a lot of familiar things. But it's a riveting story, even though it's got a lot of sad, tragic things. Of course, I don't want to minimize any victim or anything, but it's been very interesting. So it's a lawyer, former lawyer, who seems to have gotten involved with stealing money and pain pills and opioids, and I think at one point it said he was spending $50,000 a week on opioids, which I mean, how are you alive if you're doing that much? Anyway, he is under trial right now for the murder of his wife and son. Long story, you can look it up, it's all over the place. But one thing I did want to talk about, so the trial's been interesting. I think the prosecution will rest today, and the defense will start, maybe by the time you're watching this, the case is over, because I don't think the defense will go as long. But, you know, a lot of people talk about the phone that I'm recording on, how it spies on you, and there's a lot of privacy people that, you know, are anti all of that, and so forth and so on. You know, it's one of the prices you pay if you want to have really convenient apps and GPS and things to do stuff. You kind of have to let it have access to all this information. Well, who I think is the final witness in the prosecution in this court case, is basically just taking his cell phone and the cell phone tower information and trying to prove that he did it. And what's fascinating is how much your phone knows about what you do when you see it come out in court. Now, it's not information that's necessarily accessible to us, but when Verizon is subpoenaed and they have to provide all this information, you get into the root system logs and databases. It's incredible. And one of the things I thought was fascinating is it looks like he deleted calls and messages, both off his phone and other people's phones. But that doesn't delete them from the record. And so this guy's like, all right, and then this phone number called this phone number. It is not present on the phone, but it is present in the Verizon database, demonstrating that somebody deleted it. Which I guess if you had asked me if that was possible, I'd say, yeah, that probably is possible. But seeing it used as the actual, like the cell phone itself is like the witness. And it's just, you know, you don't think about just how much that's happening until you see it presented like that. So if you're into true crime or just timely stuff, I would recommend, there's a bunch of good podcasts about that topic, but it's worth reading if that's something you're into. I know most of you may not be, or all of you may be. I actually don't know who's into true crime. I do a lot of true crime podcast documentaries, that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's a long soliloquy to start this episode. So I said 4 days. Today, maybe not much. Game of Thrones a little bit. I'm at Walmart now. We'll do that. Tomorrow is Kaya's competition. I'll show a little bit of that. I don't know how much. But then Sunday, we're going to go visit my parents in Victoria for my mom's birthday. So we'll check in with the family. And then Monday, we will see Kim and Mike. So you'll see our whole family in this episode. And we're going to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which initial reviews seem like it is not great, but I'm going to try not to let that skew my opinion. We're just going to go in. I don't think Marvel, Star Wars, any of that's been very good recently. So I'm just trying to go in and have a good time with my family at the movies. If we enjoyed ourselves a little bit, then it was a win. It was better than work because Monday's a holiday. So that's what you're going to see in this video, and whatever else unfolds, we'll find out together. Let's go to the Auto T section. Where is it? Right there. FedEx. Doesn't really have a sign, does it? You just have to know it's FedEx. See the purple, I guess. Oh, we're up to Easter now. Easter candy. I guess Valentine's happened. Wonder if they have any Valentine's clearance still. What day is it? It's like the 17th. Oh, they do. Maybe we'll check it. Is that Rocket Raccoon with a banjo? Or is it just a raccoon? That's interesting. Does it look like any of the candy? Made it icing, cookie icing. Is that St. Patrick's Day icing? I guess so. Easter stuff. What is that? Chocolate pinata kit? Huh. Yeah, a few days too late to hit up that section. Definitely. Oh, look at that bunny. What are you all looking for in Walmart if you are happen to be hunting? Is there anything you're looking for? Here's this. Want that coffee? I had to pause because multiple people on scooters trying to run me over. Had to pause and just show you the coffee lady. I don't know what's kind of new out there. There seems to be a lot of NECA new, a little bit Motu. I don't see any new G.I. Joe. Legends, I guess, not really, not that are out. So if you're hunting, what have you been hunting for? See, clearance has moved. Oh no, it hasn't. I was say it used to be right there, but it is right here. That's pretty stocked. Is there anything worthwhile? What's the He-Man Jet Falcon? What's this Lego set? Oh, advent calendar. Like I need anything. Oh, Lando's finally been clearanced. $17 though. Not much of a clearance. Oh, and these guys have finally been clearanced. Took long enough. Only $2 off on the clearance. Well, actually, I don't know how much things cost anymore. They're too expensive. So there's the bidet. They're not going to sell for that price that they got them at either. Coming to Ollie's Bargain Outlet or whatever that place is that Steve goes and they sell like used underwear. What's the name of it? Dirt Cheap. Coming to one of those near you soon. What I think. I know I said Auto T section. We'll start in the regular figure aisle though. This kind of looks barren. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's new to me. Junk heap. I'm selling one of those for like 20 bucks on eBay. $35. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants anything. That's the problem. Just taking a bath on almost everything. Spider Dino. That's it for the Marvel Legends still, huh? This Avatar stuff has... I don't know that I've seen these little bitty one. I actually have that big one stashed away. I'm not getting rid of it yet. I thought it might be fun to play with the G.I. Joe. Aquaman. That Superman's been here forever. That'd be fun. Oh, is there new? Is that new? Deathstroke and Wonder Woman? Maybe new. Deathstroke, Flash. No, Deathstroke, Nightwing, Wonder Woman, Batman Who Laughs. Are all of those here? Oh, that's just an entire peg of Deathstroke. That's, oh my goodness. Nightwing's gone though. That was ridiculous. These are just gonna sit forever. Entire pegs of some of these. There's Flash. I mean, they're just, I don't know, any of y'all collecting that line? I know that people were excited when they first heard about it. There's a lot of peg warmer stuff here. That guy's pretty easy to find now. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. This is a store, I think they had the Nintendo figures, Link and Zelda and Samus, that I actually thought looked okay. Looks like somebody grabbed those, picked them up. Some of that Micro Squadron, Stratos, Evil Lyn. I can't give away AEW figures. I basically have given them away. Lots of Lady J, don't copyright me. It's Vegeta Auto T. Even if I was hunting and specifically wanted something, there wasn't anything here so far that would be attractive. Nope, that's the wrong aisle. There we go. Auto T section. Black Adam. Artemis Fowl Cyclone. That's just the same. I can't give those away either. I basically have given those away too. Although mine are not in that rough a condition. Somebody ganked this one out of here? Somebody gank it? Is that what happened? No, it's just damaged, I guess. Feels like it's in there. On a Raphael Thalog. Trying to sell that. I got that. It's $59. I have it for like $22 and nobody will buy it. Part of that's because shipping has gotten so expensive that you can't. I mean, like, I can't offer $20 of free shipping. I lose money. Can't do that. I'd rather just take it to Goodwill and get a tax write-off. All right, let's get out of here. There's nothing in here for us. Oh, there's all the locks. I do need to get that at some point. I really need to get my hair cut real bad. I've needed to for like a month. I almost thought about going to that barber right there in Walmart that I've shown a couple times, but he had people there. If it had been empty, I probably would have just sat down and got a cut. I got to book my barber so far in advance that it's just my schedule doesn't allow it. That's the biggest obstacle to like everything I want to do in terms of general wellness is work. I'll wait till I get in the car because it's windy. So, I mean, I know that's the obstacle for everybody. I'm not saying that it's any different than anybody else. Work's a challenge, but so I have several high visibility, high profile, well-known customers, clients that could at any point need me or need me to be there in New York City or in Boston or St. Louis or downtown Atlanta or wherever. And so I have to be very, very flexible, which means in a day, like today, for instance, I could break away and go to lunch and run to Walmart and do errand, drop Kai off, because I know what today itself is going to be like once the day starts. But I don't necessarily know how Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday are going to be. Like right now, things are super dynamic because we have several very major projects. And they all require different levels of attention at different times and whatever. So it's hard to just schedule things out. My barber needs to be able to commit. And the only way I can commit, several weeks in advance is to take a day off. And I want to take a day off to get my hair cut. So, and I'm just ranting about work, which has been a challenge. Ever since I got my most recent promotion for about a year, it's just been a lot harder, as it should be. I mean, I have a high level position and I'm paid well and have a lot of responsibility and so forth. Man, it's so much harder. So much harder, so much more stressful. And I try not to get stressed about work. And I imagine, I employ a lot of people and everybody's more stressed than ever at work. I'm sure that's true for most of you, that work is harder and more stressful and the money goes less than it ever did before. And it's a hard time. So I have sympathy for you. I hope some of the Monday motivation talks and the positive vibes and influence that we try to bring forth on this channel help you deal with that. Because I know it helps me to just be positive and put that out in the world. So I don't know. I may go get my haircut. I don't know what the next clip will be. Probably with Kaya, or maybe it'll be home. I'll show you the shoes when I get back home. I think that's what it'll be. Look, that red truck has spinner wheels. I didn't know people had spinner wheels anymore. I just thought I'd share. So these are the DJ Khaled Jordan 5s. This is Kaya's pair. I'm waiting on Natalie's pair to come in. Mine came in. Cool packaging, I think. It's got a slip cover, which I'm not sure that I have any pair of shoes with a slip cover. Hold on, let me slide it. See the slip cover, kind of luminescent box. This is a box we'll actually keep. Colorway on the inside of the box, there you go. It's like a salmon pink, a little bit of blue. Really nice leather, top leather. Looks good. You see it's got the plush on the inside. We the best. Full family. And then there's multiple laces, blue, pink, white, black. So I got all three of us those, so we can have a family shoe. We only have a couple that all three of us have. I'm happy with those. I guess I should have got some for you, huh, buddy? I didn't get you any DJ Khaled Jordan 5s. I'm sorry. And this pair is what I got Kaya specifically herself for Valentine's Day. Air Jordan 4 women's. I don't know if they're women's, but they're called Craft. You see the webbing on the 4s instead of being like plastic or whatever. It's actually suede. I think they look good. They're very clean. I think Natalie was jealous. Wanted to take them for herself, but got them for Kaya for Valentine's. So just a gift update for those that are interested. Here's what's left of the eBay stuff. You see it's starting to thin out. I'm ready for it to be gone, so buy some stuff. Anyway, I got to go back to work. I'll go pick up the kiddo in a little while, and once I do that, we will progress with this video. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Here comes Rufus. I hear him. Here comes Rufus. There's Rufus. I did get my hair cut, by the way, before we move any further. Quick trim. Just stopped by the Great Clips. Clipped it up. It's later. I have Kaya. Well, Natalie, too. We're all here. Mm-hmm. Now, Kaya, I have acquired ribs for her. Just like you see in the beginning of this video where she's eating ribs. In the little theme song. And then it says safety, and you got ribs all over your face.
Oh!
She's going to share a rack of ribs with Rufus. Isn't that right, Rufus? Are you excited for that, buddy?
Yes.
You want roasted red potatoes and meatloaf? No, you want these ribs. I know you want these ribs. I think all we're going to do for the rest of the night tonight is watch Game of Thrones.
Woo!
Joffrey's your favorite?
No.
You like to look lovingly into his eyes and dream about him?
His eyes aren't pretty anymore.
Who do you think is pretty? Khal Drogo?
Daenerys.
Do you like Khal Drogo?
She looks good in everything. I feel sad for Khal Drogo.
Do you like do you like Melisandre, the Red Witch?
No, I don't.
Do you like Stannis Baratheon?
Stannis. No?
No.
Wait, which one was Stannis?
What?
Hang on.
The one that in the next episode is invading King's Landing.
Oh, that's Stannis. Okay. He's alright. I mean, he's trying to go and get his rightful throne.
Do you like Jaqen H'ghar?
I'm very much a fan of Jacques and Hagar.
I guess we need to watch season 2 all over again. Huh?
Wait, hang on. Jaqen H'ghar was...
You have 3 people.
Oh, yes, I like him.
The girl.
I thought you were talking about the guy...
Look at that bark. That's from the local butcher.
In,
Where's Rufus? Rufus!
where Daenerys is.
Are
Like,
you gonna eat that right there?
yeah.
Okay. Rufus wants a bite. Where are you at, buddy? Oh, that's Natalie's hiding.
Oh,
Rufus, do you want a bite of rib?
he does.
She's gonna give you a bone. She's gonna give you a bone soon. You gotta come over here, shockingly, to your sister. She's the one that's gonna give you some food today, which is upset of the century. Come on, buddy.
Rufus, come over here.
You want me to, like...
Come on.
No, you can just hand it to
boy.
him.
One?
Yeah, let's see what happens. Do you want that? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Immediately, yes.
Yes, I want that. I'm gonna run away with it. I'm gonna run over there. I'm
don't
gonna
get on
run.
the couch.
I'm gonna run over here.
Oh, don't get on the
Buy
couch.
all
Come
my
on.
toys.
Yay!
Yay! Well, this is what we're gonna do. You spit it out, and tomorrow Kai has competition. Are you excited?
I do. I am excited.
Well, that was convincing. Rufus, you like that bone? Okay. I said that would be it. You can hear Game of Thrones on. We have those pantry shelves that I used to use in my detox, actually for Pops many years ago. And these are all such a mess. Before I give them to my mom or take them to Goodwill, I'm gonna see if I can't clean this up a little bit with those pantry shelves. These are what I'm talking about. I have a bunch of them. They don't take up the full thing. There'll be some space behind it, but maybe they'll help. You know, I have to turn the troll to get him to work on the side and kind of pose him weird, like looking up. But actually, I think I like that a lot better. I can see everybody, they're tiered, so I'm gonna keep working on this shelf and see how we get. I came back in and she said, yes, burn. For Team Joffrey.
No, I want
Yes, Team Joffrey.
I wanted to see the fire.
Team Joffrey. I think it's pretty good. His sword is just so big. I just tucked it behind him, but I can see them all. These are all my custom Legions. Some are full customs. A lot of those are full customs from my man Nick Dubes and Eric, and there's some Nikki Nicole stuff. Custom heads. I think that presents actually a lot better. So now that's the Motu shelf. I'm gonna see if I can do it to that shelf too. There we go. much better. You can see everything. It's amazing how just a little riser work can do. I don't know that I can do anything down there. I guess I can try. Well, I don't know that that's very good, but I'll come back to that later. I don't feel like working on these anymore tonight, but the rest of them I think turned out well. So I may hang on to more of these and try to work and deal with all this mess eventually too. But that's it for tonight now. It's next morning. Rufus, you wanted to say hello, you said. He took his walk. We're really busy today. We had to get Kaya ready. Where are you going? You want to? Oh, there you go. Hi, everybody. Rufus says hi. She's been dropped off. We're going to eat breakfast, and then we watch her perform, and then we have to volunteer for multiple hours. We don't have to. We are volunteering to help the team and the event out. So I'll try to show you some clips of her performance, but then probably we'll jump immediately to being back home because it's a very busy day and not a lot of stuff to film at the school and so forth. But Rufus wanted to say hi. Say hi, buddy. Well, there's his tongue. Hello. We'll talk to y'all after the performance. Oh. We're on lunch break at the house because this was a home event, so we could come home for lunch break. Kai's still with the friends. Natalie's here. What are you warming up over there?
Just like a little frozen dinner thing.
Little frozen dinner. Rufus, what are you doing, buddy? Take a nap. The girls did great. We don't know how they did yet because the first award ceremony is in like another hour and a half. So there's I don't know, there's probably 100 performances, but they're like age grouping and like skill grouping. So everybody in Kaya's group has went, but we don't know how they did yet. I did have a snippet, just a small snippet of a group that went from a school in South Georgia that started off, everybody was in like tutus, except a girl in the pajamas in a bed with a baby doll. And then creepy Ring Around the Rosie's Pocket Full of Posies baby doll music started playing. And she did a weird like possessed dance with the baby doll. And then the music changed to the like music that you heard right there. And they took war paint and painted their faces. And then at the end, the girl got back into bed and they snapped her neck and she died. And that was very different than everything else that we've seen. Even more different than the Horsies, which the Horsies are probably going to perform, but we'll miss those this time, unfortunately. So that was weird. And thank you to David and Megan and Shiloh. They came to support Kaya. So they also witnessed the decapitation performance.
David was speechless.
I think even Shiloh was speechless. So we did actually finish the shelves I was showing you last night, at least the 2 detolfs. So I'm going to show you those. And then after that, we'll catch back up many hours later once Kaya's home. We did wear the matching kicks to match our show shirts. Don't eat those, Rufus. Natalie has those on too. She has them on too. But we have to go work the concession stand for a few hours here in a bit. So we will definitely not be. We'll switch to something a bit more comfortable. Alexa, turn on the collection. So I did move. That didn't work. Alexa, turn on the collection. So you saw all these. There we go. I did move the Storm Collectibles guys up here. And you see I took all the Legions down from there. I put the Lantern Corps and the Speedsters. These are the like Zezre Studios combatants. I've got skeletons here and I've got orcs there. But so I put like winged guys there. Demons and the like. The winged dudes. And then over here, because we found it would work to have 2 horses with those things, I got vampires, and then my cats here with the vampire queen. You see you got the headless horseman up there too. The glare is hurting. I'm sorry. I don't want to open it and make things fall. This shelf doesn't make sense, but it's what worked. Kind of got the Arether, the Demon Lord, Krampuses. I got elves, my Minotaurs, and then Santa, of course. This is like humans and dwarves. And then down there is goblins with a moose. So I think that came together well, and I can see my allegiance much better than in here. And I can actually see these guys pretty good because they have the colors that do okay in the less lighting. These guys have more muted colors, so they need the lighting. So anyway, with this, we're gonna go eat a little lunch, and we'll go back and finish the day out with the kiddo. What you doing?
Getting ready to leave.
Getting ready to leave.
Well,
It's not later that night. It's now the next day. It's now the next day. Rufus. Kai, how did your team do yesterday? I didn't even, last time I filmed, we didn't know yet.
We did good.
Come this way. What did you do good about?
We did a lot better as far as choreography goes, and we...
Did you win?
Yes.
Undefeated still.
Woo! First place, yeah! Winners, winners, woo!
What else happened?
And we saw UGA.
You saw UGA, but you also got promoted
Oh, yeah. We got promoted.
to the next level.
Apparently our team, the judges had said, was too good for the current level we were at, so they promoted us up to the next level.
So do you think y'all were intentionally sandbagging so you can beat up all the weaklings? Or do you just get better over the last month?
I think we just got better.
So you weren't like fighting somebody, you were too big then and just kicking them like, kick them,
We
kick them.
didn't really have any enemies since we've only competed against one another.
Oh, kick them,
While they're down, get them.
kick them. Yeah,
Get them.
No.
No.
And then we were very tired after.
Very tired.
We had to work the concession stand for 3 hours, which we somehow chose the lunch break, which made things go really fast, but terribly
Yes,
busy.
very fast.
Back hurts, feet hurt.
Your hands were
My hands
very
are
cold.
frozen. I was doing ice and drinks and endlessly for 3 hours. And it's winter and it was like 30 degrees yesterday. What do you think, Rufus? Who? So we went and had Greek food,
Yes.
cakes and pies.
Yes.
Oh,
Chicken.
I had jello.
I have a mouse.
She has a mouse. And now we're going to go see Meemaw and Granddad. It's Meemaw's birthday coming up this week. So we're going to go do that. See Victoria, see Rose. Tomorrow, what are we doing?
Wait, what day is today?
Sunday.
The
Doesn't matter.
What are we doing tomorrow?
tomorrow.
You going to school tomorrow?
Monday. No,
So what are you doing?
What are we doing instead of school?
tomorrow.
Rufus, I guess you get the ticket to go see Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Oh, we're seeing it.
I guess you're going to go fabric shopping so you can
fabric
make
shopping?
you
That's why I asked what the day was. If it was like.
I mean, you can know what the day was.
So today's the 19th.
Maybe. Could be the 12th.
No, because.
Could be the 26th.
No, that means I missed my fabric shopping.
Well, that wouldn't be surprising.
I'm supposed to be fabric shopping on the 20th.
All right. So is that what you're doing tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, we're going to go drive. We got a few hours ahead of us. And we're going to go see the grandparents and Victoria. Rose. We haven't seen Rose in a while. We haven't seen any of them since Christmas. It's been 2 months.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Been a while. That 2 months is going fast. Oh, rub my belly.
Belly rubs.
Yes. 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 Look at you. Yeah. That's right. I know.
No digging here.
No digging.
No hunting for. Yes, no digging.
There's Victoria. She hasn't been on an episode in a while.
No.
We haven't seen you guys since Christmas. Is that right?
Hadestown.
Oh, that's right. Oh. What are you doing, Rose?
She's eating a biscuit.
Eating that cookie? Eating that cookie? All right, we're gonna go meet our parents.
Yes.
For Mom's birthday. Where are we going to?
We're going to
porch?
The porch side, yeah. It's like a brunch.
Porch
burgers, and they have brunch on Sundays.
Are you gonna get ribs?
No, I get like a chicken biscuit with pimento cheese and an egg on it and honey.
Are you wearing Crocs?
Not, well, currently yes, but I'm going to be wearing Jordans.
Oh, we're in Jordans. Oh, that's good. And then we'll be back and play with Rose some more. Are you getting the Low Country Scrambler?
No, I don't think so.
Are you getting the shrimp and grits?
No.
No.
So.
What about blazing Georgia heat hot sauce?
No.
That'll be diarrhea.
Yeah.
What's that?
Chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit.
That looks delicious. Mom, what did you get? Burgers?
Little sliders.
Dad got burgers? What did you get? Burgers? Lots of burgers. I don't know what I even really ordered. Looks good though. How's the monkey bread?
Very good.
That's the way you like it, Rose, right out the faucet? We're back.
That's our preferred way.
We had a good birthday dinner, didn't we, Mom? It was good.
We had
Brunch.
a wonderful birthday brunch.
And you got some presents.
I have some presents.
I like drinking water out of the hose pipe too. I told the girls they're pretty particular. They want the artesian bottled water. I'm like, I grew up with the hose
I
pipe.
like spring water.
I grew up with the hose pipe.
you know
Our
I get-
water bottle
you know
for
where I
most of
get my
football
water.
was the hose pipe plugged into a PVC pipe with holes drilled in it. Remember those we had to drink out of the trough? So
Well, you know where
I'll
I
drink
get
out
my
of whatever.
water. I go out there to Flowing Wells.
That's
and
true. You get it right out of a
In
well.
fact, I need to go get me some more.
You didn't say cheese, Kai. You didn't say cheese.
Cheese.
Did you eat cheese?
No. Yes, you did. Yes. There's cheese on the
What do you think, Rosie?
cheeseburger.
Do you eat cheese?
Yes.
Yeah.
She eats cheese most days. Oh, Vicky, I tried to go to Lidl and get those cheese cubes. They must have come from Aldi's because I couldn't find any.
Victoria was telling us a story that she likes to feed Rose cheese while she's eating human food. Because if it's not cheese, if it's dog food, she'll accidentally eat it.
Well, I'm always afraid of that.
Not the dog. Victoria will accidentally
I'm
eat it.
afraid while I'm eating my dinner and I give her a piece of cheese in my other hand,
You're just going to put
I'm
a
afraid
chicken
I'm
chip in your
gonna
mouth?
Switch it, and yeah. So I make sure it's cheese so that if I eat it, it's okay.
You normally eat your dinner with your fingers versus
Yeah.
with a fork.
Well, how else do you dip
Might be a
nuggets?
hamburger. I don't know.
Yeah. We're no longer at Vicky's house. We're on the way home. Where's she at? Not that.
Asleep.
Natalie wants a KFC chicken sandwich.
I mean, I'm never gonna turn down KFC.
Is that your favorite chicken sandwich? That won the chicken sandwich wars for you?
For me, it did. Yeah.
Shake that thing, it's juicy.
That's
It's an interesting
really-
song to hear blaring.
Like it feels like it's right beside
And I
it.
think it's a stoplight over there.
It must be a motorcycle to.
No,
to
I guess
like,
that's true. Riding
sound
out
like
with
that.
cloud out type of situation.
Yeah.
I mean, that might get copyrighted.
That's very
Is that Bee Gees?
close.
Sound
Oh, it
like
is a motorcycle.
Bee Gees.
That's why it's like.
Are you
right
allowed to
there.
just have speakers going like that? Is that?
Yes.
It seems like there's an element of that would be against the law. Because can't you can only have certain level of noise so that you don't blare out sirens? Because there is noise pollution laws.
Yeah, there are. I don't know if that was.
Because like way back in the day, I had them, I had them 15s in the back that made the trunk go brrrr, and you get pulled over for that. It's loud. That's the update. We'll probably talk a little bit when we get home, see Rufus. Then tomorrow, go and see Ant-Man and wrap this video up, which is a very scattered video. No toy. No, I showed you Mythic Legion stuff. I think I may have went to Walmart in this video, actually. Why did I have to go to Walmart? I had a FedEx package to drop off.
Package.
Yeah, package. Anyway, we're waiting on chicken sandwich.
Yay!
Hey, buddy. We missed you. Look, I got you these rings. Do you want these rings?
Yes, Dad. Yes.
You want those rings? You want to play with those? Yeah? Yeah? Looks like it. All right. Yeah, all right. The other shoes came in while we were waiting. Now we have all three of that. Here's Starry. And I don't know if I showed y'all that. Kai and Natalie have been working on that during the Super Bowl. That Lego set we bought recently. Rufus wants chicken. Kai's eating chicken. Look, I've got 3 boxes of shoes over here now.
Are they all matchy?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
You gonna whip yours out? Is that what's about to happen?
I was making sure to see which one.
Are they this one? Is that one
reminds
yours?
you- No.
No. Kai and Rufus are eating chicken. Rufus is like, yes, I didn't get you any, buddy. They don't. They'll be expensive. They probably could get you 4 toddler shoes, but That would be some unnecessary expense. You gotta slide it out carefully.
I don't think he would like.
To wear kicks? You don't think Rufus wants Jordans?
I don't think.
Like that dog on the Netflix documentary?
How do I get it out?
The dog in the Netflix documentary wears Jordans.
I mean, he could. He has like billions of dollars.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull and it won't pull. Oh, there it
You
goes.
just gotta pull, you know?
Oh, there's a little flap right
Yeah,
there.
a little protection.
And
We're gonna
oh,
keep
the
those
box
boxes.
is
The box
so
are cool.
Pretty.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
It's like an Easter egg.
We don't keep boxes, we keep those boxes.
I like those.
I like the quilted on the inside too. That's very, very. I know these bricked, but I think people are sleeping on them. I think they look great.
Be the best.
Wear some. I mean, denim they'll work good because of the highlights, but also you wear dark.
That's pretty.
like
It's like
'em.
that salmon.
It's like salmon,
That's
I like
pretty.
them.
I do too.
Full family pair.
Woo!
All right, we're gonna watch Joffrey. Kaya's Team Joffrey. And tomorrow, time for Ant-Man and finish this video up. No? What are you shaking your head no for?
I'm not.
You're just eating chicken wings?
I'm not Team Joffrey.
It's the next day. Got a president's sale that's been running this weekend. So I lowered the prices 10%, and then there's an additional 10% off. And then if you've bought from me in the past, I sent, depending on how much you bought, a 15% off coupon. And so we've cleared out a lot. That's all that's left of the original set of stuff that we got up for sale. Still got maybe 10 or so Super 7. It's still a decent amount of Action Force. Just the bats from G.I. Joe, a little bit of Transformers. Not many Dragon Ball figure arts. A little bit of 3 3/4 Joes. A little bit of Lego. And that's it. But we've run out of packing materials during this sale. So I got to buy some packing peanuts and some bubble wrap and all of that. And like all of these, we got to get packed up. We just have them pulled with a box. And once we get all the packing materials, we'll get them all secured and out the door tomorrow. Post office doesn't run today, so there's nothing we can do about it today anyway. But that's all President's Day stuff. Plus, we already have like 10 boxes packed up. So it was a blowout weekend. Hopefully some of you got some of that stuff. Ooh, look how cute Natalie looks. What kind of shoes are you wearing? I'm gonna wear these Jordan. Oh, free feet. No free feet.
Oh.
Donkeys?
I'm wearing donks.
Oh, Rufus is coming to check on them.
Oh, with my Nike sweater.
Yeah. You look very cute.
Thank you.
Rufus, you look cute too. You got jerky?
Always looks cute.
I got jerky. Yeah, you gonna share with
he's got
them?
jerky.
All right. At the mall, Dave & Buster's is rocking. It's weird being at the mall at 11 o'clock on a Monday morning.
That is.
It's President's Day, so we're all off today. Thought we'd see an early Ant-Man show. I bet there's not gonna be a lot of people in here at 11 on a Monday. Because President's Day is not, a lot of people aren't off today. There's a Cellular King, the lowest prices in town. You believe that?
Ooh.
What do you think, Kaya?
I am not.
Huh? You do not think they're the lowest prices in town?
Oh.
What if they're selling out of that vehicle? Then they probably are.
Oh, yeah.
Might be hot box. Yay, Magic Mike's Last Dance, the final tease. That's what we're here for, right? Look at her staring at that shirtless man. My goodness. There must not be a lot of movies out right now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at Megan interrupting the Ant-Man flow. There are 7 Ant-Man posters out here with Megan. I would see Megan. They said no.
Just the dragons.
That's not far away, just a couple weeks. All 3 of those movies come out about the same time. Shazam and Creed. There's Magic Mike. All right, well, we'll see Kim and Mike once we get to our seats. We're gonna go in there and see some movie. You're gonna get hazelnut stuffed churros?
What?
Indiana Jones. I mean, there ain't a lot of folk here in the, there's Pac-Man. Not a lot of folk here today. What?
Brunch is panic.
What? Demon Slayer?
Are they gonna have it at this theater?
Maybe. You walk over there and look.
She just beat my arm.
Look at her, walking like she got to take a dump. She's gonna go stare right over that person. Where's she? Oh, she's going like a roundabout. What's happening? What's happening?
March 3rd, and it's gonna be in second and dubbed.
Look at my arm. Look at my arm right now. I'm just getting beat up.
Looks like you better get to watching some Game of Thrones.
I'm from Charleston. Hi.
Hey, Kim. Hey, Mike. We have popcorn and ices.
Did you get the hazelnut filled churros?
No, I got pretzel bites.
Oh,
Because this is lunch, sort of, so.
that's delicious, yes.
If you want to reach into my bag, there's a t-shirt.
Ooh, a sack. Are you excited? Are you more excited for Ant-Man or that I just bought tickets to see Demon Slayer in the movie theater?
Trying to do the right thing, and that was what inspired me.
That's only 13 days away.
That character
we need to
coming from what he came from.
We got to get on a lot of stuff. The rule is every time she watches a season of Game of Thrones and we watch some of Demon Slayer, we have to watch the whole second season.
It's so regal.
We're going to have to Red Wedding it tonight.
Yeah, and
who else is going to play?
season of Game of Thrones to get correct.
Ooh, Ant-Man time. Movie's over. We're now at the U-Haul Center to get bubble wrap and packing peanuts. We'll talk about the movie later. Kaya is now with Kim. They're going fabric shopping for her next cosplay costume. So we'll wait till Kaya's home so that we can talk about our thoughts on the movie. It's a weird movie. Weird movie. But we are going to get shipping supplies, try to get some stuff shipped up. We're near the end of this video, but we will, once Kaya's back at the end, talk to her about that. We got to get some packing peanut, sexy purchases here.
Yeah.
Oh. Large bubble. Oh, that's the big, small bubbles or large bubbles. And then packing peanuts. Only $6 for that huge bag. That's great. It's way cheaper than like Office Depot. That was actually, that's a good tip. We bought a huge thing of bubble wrap, 3 things of packing peanuts, 5 boxes that we need for I have some 6-scale figures. I don't have shipping boxes and some weird big shaped things.
And some tape.
And tape, $55.
U-Haul has good prices if you're looking for like packing.
And a big thing of bubble wrap. The big thing of bubble wrap, the first one I bought I think I may have shown this, with Office Max was like $30 alone. Just for that.
And then the packing peanuts you got were expensive.
They were like $20 just for one bag. Way cheaper. And I guess it's because if you're going to U-Haul, they want you to rent a U-Haul. Or probably most people that are buying those supplies are already spending $200 to rent a U-Haul from them.
Yeah.
Because you're here. Like, I would never think to even come here. Natalie had thought and knew about it. I would never even have thought to come here. So that's good. Way cheap. So if you're selling crap online, because look, when you sell online, people they want free shipping or whatever because of Amazon. Amazon has to manufacture their own boxes. They have to. But we had been saving stuff from Amazon forever. We're way through it, and now we're using the post office's free boxes. But then you have to use priority mail, which is more expensive in some cases.
Especially
but
for, like, big
those boxes I just bought were $1.35 each. So that's just out of your profit on something people already don't want to pay anywhere close to like even retail price for. So having a hookup like that. Now we do have a Uline, which is when I did the fire sale, I bought like pallets of boxes from Uline, and you get them for like 80 cents then, but you have to buy like 200 boxes. You can't buy 5. So U-Haul store, this is an actual U-Haul store, not like a U-Haul authorized vendor, like it's a U-Haul itself. It's a good tip.
Storage and trucks, like it's actually a U-Haul. Storage.
Good. That's a good tip if you're selling online. Which I know, looking at the comments today as we're filming this, which is, you're going to watch this just Sunday. This will be probably as close to an episode of Life of the Dubs that has ever happened. But the Monday and Wednesdays were pretty far up because I've recorded a bunch of the Is Collecting Bad. So today's Is Collecting Bad was priorities and making sure when you say you're paying your bills, are you actually paying your bills, or are you just paying minimum payments on things but still spending money on stuff you don't need? Because then you're not truly paying your bills, right? You're just meeting the minimum requirements, but that action figure actually cost you X more because of interest and whatever else. But that was today's topic. So I know I've seen a lot of comments already on that video that, maybe I need to sell some stuff, talking like being introspective and saying maybe I should get rid of some things or filter. So that's a good tip. U-Haul store for shipping supplies.
Very cheap.
Good tip. We're back home, huh, Rufus? That's a lot of chicken.
It is a lot of chicken.
We got a package.
Oh.
We got a package.
Where'd you get a package from?
I believe it is from Goat from Goat.
Oh.
Got the slip cover. I don't know what word I just said. Almond Maniere. And oh, Siri said hi. I like that. I like that. I like that. So I bought these pre-owned. They look pretty good to me for like $200 less than they go for.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
These pre-owned.
I like the Almond Maniere 4 very much.
I like, oh, it's got the quilty inside like the other ones.
It's about where you're going. Very cool. So I did buy that for myself with a little bit of the eBay money. I'm happy with that. Now we got a pack. Rufus got a pack after she eats all that chicken. Look at that, Rufus. Guess the President's Day sale was a success, huh?
Look at all those packages.
Oh. Kaya's home.
I am home.
You want to show us what you got at Fabric Store?
Sure.
Kaya was fabric shopping with Kimberly, my sister, to get ready for her costume for MomoCon in 3 months. Tasty! Tasty!
Tasty!
I wish that was in my car. What,
So I have...
what are you cosplaying as?
The White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, but with my own twist on it.
A little, Safety Kaya-fied. Safety and Tasty sound kind of the same.
Close.
1, 2, 3, go. Run out of time.
Interfacing for the thing, and
Rufus, do you know what interfacing is?
it's like you iron it onto the fabric to make it stiffer.
Okay. No, stiffer.
Pom-pom?
A tail?
Tail, yes. And oh dear. Okay. Sorry.
Just whip it out. She's got a pattern already that she bought at Dragon Con last year to make like a vest and a pantaloons of some sort.
Zipper.
Okay.
Lots of fabric.
Gold buttons.
Yeah.
And these are 2 fabrics.
Aw, he keeps trying to see if
Just-
sister will give him some
I
love.
want some pet. Yay.
Blue for the pants, brown for the inside of the vest, and red for the outside of the vest.
Very good. What were your thoughts about Ant-Man?
It was an experience.
Did you love it?
It was an experience.
That's a no. Did you love it?
It was very funny and weird.
One moment. Rufus, did you like Ant-Man?
Did you wash him?
You probably would have liked Ant-Man. He would have liked the broccoli. So, I just think, I mean, it's both critics and audiences are not giving it very positive reviews, but it made a bunch of money. But that's normal for Marvel. I just think they're just not, they've lost their way. This movie is not terribly different than Doctor Strange was, than Thor was. It's just kind of was a movie. Kai, come over here. Come stand over here. Yeah, so we can see you. You're just unzipping and zipping a zipper over and over again. That's a little bit like Manson, like right on film. So we don't want to talk about spoilers. I think they could have ended it way better. John Majors was great as Kang.
Yes.
I think he'll be a good villain, but this didn't do much to set him up as a good villain. There was a line where Michael Douglas talks about a man looks like broccoli that made me laugh for 10 minutes for some reason.
It really tickled your funny.
I mean, I laughed very hard at that, but there was a lot of unnecessary forced humor. But, I mean, I had a good time. Like, I wasn't upset that I had spent that money. Like, we had a good time with our family at the movies, which is ultimately what we pay for.
There was just points
Every
at
single
which
trailer.
we would look at each other and we're like,
What is this?
watching
Yeah, what
right
is this?
now? What is this?
Every single trailer that we want to go see, I'm more excited for than that movie, though. 100% of them. The Flash movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Air Jordan movie. What else was there a trailer for?
There was one line during the movie that kind of summed up the entire movie. A lot has
happened today. Yeah, near the end. A lot has happened today. So, I mean, Marvel's not great right now. Disney is not putting out very good content right now between Marvel and, well, we don't even watch the Star Wars. That's how we
there's
feel
the trailer
about
for the Flash movie.
Flash movie because of Michael Keaton. But even just the trailer looks good.
Yeah.
I have hope that Grant Gustin will somehow become the Flash in that, especially since everybody really on Earth wants, what's his name, to lose the job. I don't remember what else there were trailers for. There were a few trailers. Oh, The Fast and the Furious 10.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones more excited for than Ant-Man. And I liked the previous Ant-Man movies, and this one was still directed by Peyton Reed. I think one of the things Marvel did, they got all these independent directors, and they gave them franchises like Taka with Thor, and they hit it off, and then they became their quirky selves later. Yeah. When they get to movie 2 and 3 and 4.
And then they try to tie it all back in together, and they've gone kind of so far off.
A little off.
Own thing.
I would agree with that. So, but, I mean, I don't regret seeing it. I just think what's happening with Marvel, I mean, we didn't see this on opening weekend, technically. We saw it on Monday. We did not go see it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So we technically saw it in the second week, and I think that's what Marvel's kind of done to us, where it's not must-see the first night it comes out. But, you know, Victoria hasn't seen it, and I bet because she wasn't able to be here with us, she probably won't watch it till it goes to Disney Plus. I bet. Because it's just not must-see anymore. But anyway.
He's really enjoying his new little ring.
He got his new ring toy. Yeah. That's right, buddy. Well, it's now school night, and we got to watch Tasty!
Tasty!
So, in the meantime, if you have something tasty, take it, put it in your mouth, and
eat it!